Time for your Married at First Sight New Zealand, Episode 4, Quickie Update. We're talking about honeymoons. Luke and Lacey, they go to Rotorua for their honeymoon. Lacey says they're working through things, learning about each other, getting to know each other. Luke says he's taking things day by day. Luke admits he's having trouble opening up. He has a fear of rejection, and, well, that's going to come into play later, so just hold on to that thought. Our experts say that finding intimacy is important and that dopamine is that feel-good chemical that, works around in there making you feel good. And they say don't let humor get in the way of deep conversations and that doing activities together will help them actually open up to each other. So Luke and Lacey, they do a bungee type of swing thing and then a bungee jump. It's like 130 k's an hour drop. Yeah, it looks scary, but they do it. It looks like it's fun. You think, okay, well, maybe they'll bond over this. Now, we'll come back to that. Dom and Claire, they have a Bay of Plenty honeymoon. Claire says they are going to christen every area of their suite. So, thanks for that. They do some kayaking. They have some fights over driving. A lot of little nitpicking and bickering and all that kind of stuff. But by the end of their time, they have a nice bubble bath. He calls her a minx. She seems to like that. So, maybe we'll hold on to that. And, we'll see if they make any deeper connections. I don't know. Now let's move on to Hayden and Belle. They go to Adelaide. So they get to fly to Australia for their honeymoon, which may or may not have been a good thing. I don't know. They're both tired. They're overwhelmed a bit. They have a nice suite, but they go right to bed because they're shattered. Apparently they're nitpicking at each other. I don't know. After sleeping, they venture out. They talk over some cocktails. They talk about how they clashed early in the morning, but they've moved on, probably because they're sleep deprived. Belle says she's hopeful and optimistic, and that they're both attracted to each other, so, hey, maybe. But then they go and tour some rooftop of, I think it's an Aussie Rules field, or I don't know. But anyway, he was daring her to lean over the edge, because they're hooked on with these, clamps or whatever. And she didn't like that. So apparently after that, she wants some alone time away from him. She just wants a book or whatever. So they stay in separate rooms. And yeah, she didn't like that at all. So they stay in separate rooms. Next day, they're supposed to meet for breakfast. He messages her. She apparently doesn't like that he messaged her. I don't understand it at all. It sounds kind of like a spoiled child type of thing, but I don't get it. So anyway, she doesn't message him back. He doesn't hear from her. So of course he automatically decides, I'm going to go get a flight and head back because, they gave it, a good, 24, 48 hours. So I guess that's enough time to see if they're actually compatible, right? Okay. Anyway, so he heads on a plane. So there you go. Then we back to Luke. Lacey told Luke that they're over. He has no idea what's happened other than somebody told him, or somebody told her something from the wedding. There was some rumor about him, and apparently that was it. She's not going to talk to him about it, but that's just it. They're leaving. Bada boom, bada bing. It's done. So he's left there, funnily enough, abandoned. The thing he actually was afraid of happening, that has happened. So that is basically what it boiled down to. If you were hoping for romance, it was not your night, and I was pretty disappointed. Even my husband said, wow, that was over with rather quickly, and he can't stand these kind of shows, and I just make him watch them. But even he was making comments, so yeah, go figure. Guess we'll have to wait till Sunday night to find out what the next step is, but at least we know that good old Tony Jones, our certified counselor, specializes in not just relationships, but trauma. So hopefully he can help Luke out after this whole fun experiment. God help him. Anyway, that's your update. Hope to talk to you soon if we don't all just give up. Have a great one. See you next time.